What if beneath Egypt's golden sands, far below the gaze of tourists and archaeologists alike, lies a vast, ancient world deliberately hidden from history? Not a tomb or a temple, but an entire underground network carved by a civilization far older than the pharaohs. In early 2025, a team of researchers scanning the Giza plateau stumbled upon what might be the most controversial and potentially groundbreaking discovery in decades. A massive structure buried beneath the Pyramid of Khafre that honestly just defies all traditional timelines and historical narratives. It all began in March 2025, when Italian archaeologists Corrado Malanga and Filippo Biondi published high-resolution three-dimensional radar scans of substructures beneath the Khafre Pyramid. What they uncovered sent shockwaves through the academic world, a colossal vertical shaft descending more than 2,000 feet into the earth, spiraling with passageways, geometric chambers and corridors aligned to the cardinal directions. Unlike natural formations, these patterns displayed mathematical precision, as if designed by advanced engineers with a deep understanding of physics, geometry, and energy alignment. Initially, Egyptian authorities dismissed the claims. Zahi Hawass, Egypt's former Minister of Antiquities, labeled the radar images misinterpretations, and suggested that foreign researchers were chasing sensationalism. Yet within weeks, Japanese researchers from Tohoku and Higashi Nippon International University released corroborating scans. These confirmed not only the vertical shaft, but also an L-shaped tunnel and an even deeper square chamber beneath it, a configuration so specific, so engineered, that dismissing it became increasingly difficult. Independent geologists reviewing the scans noted that the depth and symmetry of the features rendered natural geological processes an unlikely explanation. This wasn't just an archaeological curiosity, it was a paradigm shift, a massive symmetrical structure buried beneath one of the world's most iconic monuments, and yet, no mention of it exists in ancient texts, inscriptions, or temple walls. How could something so monumental, so deliberate, be missing from the historical record? But, as more scans leaked online, theorists and fringe researchers stepped forward. Graham Hancock, who for decades has argued that the pyramids may predate dynastic Egypt, hailed the discovery as possible proof of a lost civilization, one capable of feats we still can't replicate. Others pointed to the shaft's alignment with electromagnetic anomalies and suggested it might have been part of a power-generating grid. Even respected physicists weighed in, noting how the geometry of the spiral shaft echoed designs seen in modern particle accelerators and acoustic energy systems. What's even stranger is the mineral composition found in initial core samples. Researchers noted that the walls of the shaft were lined with a strange, crystalline residue unlike anything naturally found in the region. Spectrographic analysis suggested a synthetic silicate, an engineered compound designed to withstand immense pressure and heat. But by whom, and for what purpose? Comparisons have even been made to modern-day aerogels and metamaterials used in advanced aerospace applications, leading some to question whether ancient civilizations truly operated within the technological limitations we assume. Some theorists suggest the underground complex may not be a tomb at all, but a kind of ancient machine. A device for harnessing telluric energy, natural currents flowing through the Earth's crust. These concepts are often dismissed as pseudoscience, yet similar theories have gained traction in recent years, particularly with discoveries beneath other pyramid sites like Teotihuacan in Mexico, where liquid mercury was found under the Pyramid of the Serpent. That site also showed underground tunnels and evidence of unusual energy concentrations that continue to baffle researchers. Thermal imaging adds another layer to the mystery. NASA's infrared scans of the Giza plateau reveal heat signatures and perfect lines and grids, suggesting tunnels or chambers running beneath the surface. These thermal hotspots match the three-dimensional radar scans almost exactly. Coincidence? Or confirmation? Some researchers argue that the precision of these alignments implies not only a vast underground infrastructure, but one that still functions at least in part. The implication? This complex may not be inert, it may still be active. Then there are the testimonies. Workers at the Giza site have anonymously reported being escorted out of restricted areas after discovering strange objects during renovations. Smooth, metallic items, boxes that emitted low-frequency hums, even sealed doors that opened without physical contact. While unverified, these stories are disturbingly consistent across multiple accounts. One anonymous source even claimed the presence of an international security force stationed near the site, operating under the radar of public awareness. Local legends, often dismissed as folklore, speak of guardians of the deep and tunnels beneath Giza that only the pharaohs and priests could access. Some say these legends refer to repositories of ancient knowledge, scrolls, devices, or even beings kept hidden from the world above. One tale mentions rooms where the stars whispered, which many now speculate could describe acoustic resonance chambers or celestial observatories buried underground. One recurring detail in these reports is the use of light, but not fire. Torches would leave soot, yet none has been found in deeper corridors. This has led to theories involving phosphorescent materials, lost technologies, or even piezoelectric lighting harnessed from quartz within the walls. Some have proposed that quartz, under mechanical stress, could emit luminescence, suggesting a lighting system based on Earth's own vibrations and pressure. The geometry of the newly discovered chambers is also baffling. The main shaft has been described as a Fibonacci spiral descending into Earth, with side tunnels branching out at mathematically significant angles. One chamber is said to be a perfect cube, with polished walls and metallic veins resembling circuitry. Some scientists speculate this might be a harmonic chamber, a room designed to resonate with Earth's frequency. In fact, sound engineers who have modeled the shaft acoustically found that its dimensions amplify specific frequencies associated with both Schumann resonance and human brainwave states. International researchers are now demanding full access to the site, but Egypt's government remains firm. No additional permits, no foreign excavations. Some speculate that a global archaeological summit is being planned behind closed doors, not to explore, but to contain. Why the secrecy? Why suppress a discovery of this magnitude? The implications are profound. If these chambers are older than dynastic Egypt, it means our timeline of human civilization is off by thousands, if not tens of thousands of years. If the structures harness energy, it would rewrite our understanding of ancient science. And if the underground complex houses artifacts or knowledge from an advanced culture, it could challenge every assumption we've made about human origins. This wouldn't be the first time Giza kept secrets. In the early 1900s, British explorer Walter Emery documented strange shafts near the Sphinx that disappeared from maps after his death. In the 1990s, author John Anthony West and geologist Robert Schoch claimed water erosion on the Sphinx suggested it was far older than the pyramids, a claim now gaining renewed interest in light of these recent findings. Even Napoleon scientists in the 18th century recorded strange electromagnetic disturbances around Giza that have never been fully explained. Let's step back further. Around the world, massive underground complexes are being discovered at an increasing rate. In Turkey, the Derinkuyu underground city could shelter 20,000 people and includes wells, ventilation shafts, and churches, all carved with hand tools thousands of years ago. In India, the Ellora caves exhibit cutting techniques that seem impossibly precise for their supposed era. And in Guatemala, LIDAR scans have revealed entire Mayan cities hidden beneath jungle canopies. These findings are reshaping our understanding of ancient engineering, suggesting that underground construction was not just practical, but perhaps essential. Could it be that ancient civilizations understood something we lost? That instead of evolving linearly, human history is cyclical, rising and falling with cataclysms, erasing and resetting civilizations over millennia? After all, we now know that advanced civilizations existed at the end of the last ice age, like Göbekli Tepe, which dates back to at least 10,000 BCE and displays megalithic architecture and astronomical alignments centuries ahead of mainstream history. Cataclysmic theorists like Randall Carlson argue that Earth has experienced recurring disasters every 12,000 years, asteroids, solar flares, or crustal shifts, that wipe out surface-level cultures, leaving only underground sanctuaries as remnants of what came before. Could the Giza complex be such a vault? This would explain why so many ancient texts, from the Sumerian king list to Plato's dialogues on Atlantis, reference sudden floods and the survival of knowledge-bearers. Perhaps Giza isn't a tomb at all but a time capsule, a technological ark left behind to outlast fire, flood, and forgetfulness. If true, what secrets might it hold? Star charts, advanced metallurgy, the blueprint for clean energy? Or perhaps even genetic knowledge lost to time. The possibilities are staggering, and that might be why access is so tightly controlled. It's not just about history, it's about power, about who controls the narrative of human progress. Already leaks and whistleblowers suggest a global effort to monitor subterranean discoveries, from Antarctica to Siberia. In fact, leaked satellite images in 2025 show grid-like anomalies beneath Greenland's melting ice sheet. Another potential buried complex awaiting exploration. Some researchers believe these sites may be interconnected through ancient networks or energy lines, akin to global arteries of forgotten knowledge. The truth may be too disruptive for mainstream institutions. If ancient civilizations were more advanced than we are today, not in smartphones or digital tech, but in harmony with Earth's energy, consciousness, and resilience, then modern society might seem less like progress, and more like a forgotten echo repeating itself. We might not be the pinnacle of civilization, but a pale reflection of what once was. This isn't just an archaeological story, it's a question of identity. Who are we? Where did we come from? And what's been kept from us? Stay tuned because Giza may yet yield its final secret, one that connects ancient knowledge, modern suppression, and a future that's only just beginning to unfold. Until then, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep digging. Let us know what you think in the comments. Do you believe there is a hidden world beneath the pyramids? Is history being rewritten right before our eyes? Hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe for more incredible investigations from the edge of science, archaeology, and mystery.